Yo, sub, it's been quite a while since y'all seen me, but let's get back into it. So in today's video, we're talking about iilluminaughtii, whose videos has been constantly dying, and she honestly has no clue what she's doing when it comes to handling drama. Instead of actually trying to take accountability, she technically just closes her ears and say la 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 la, like she essentially doesn't have a single clue how to take accountability, because she cannot actually sit down for a second and actually say I am sorry, I take accountability for my actions, and then actually address the things instead of just making a soulless I'm sorry and not really making any accountability, just making sure that people would actually look at you and say, okay, you're actually genuine with your apology, we actually can accept your apology, and not actually just addressing it because I feel like it, and because a lot of people are constantly realizing that I'm a horrible person and I should really take accountability for my actions because I care about my career more than actually saying I'm sorry, because that's genuinely how most people do it. Most people just say I'm sorry because they genuinely care about the career more than the actual sorry itself. So essentially she would instead she would constantly make videos instead of addressing the elephant in the room, who is constantly just blabbering and it's honestly shows that she doesn't really take accountability, like I just said. But I want to make fun of the fact she honestly thinks she can just turn off comments, proving that she actually does pay attention to all this drama, but she chooses not to actually pay attention to it because she does not want to take accountability. Like I said, like for like the third time, she honestly just want to sit down and make content and just make the most soulless content and make money and profit for the best of her ability, so she can just continue to milk this farm until she can just walk away from YouTube, because she honestly will never take accountability. Or B, she will make an apology video and make it the most soulless video possible. Or C, she will in most critical words, she will walk away from YouTube and make another account and just make AI content, which is like just absolutely horrible regardless. She's honestly just have a lot of things I can go over, but I will go over it one by one, so let's go get into it. I would like to tell you a lot of the drama started when she accused Legal Eagle's editor of copying her content, which is like hilarious to even say because her content is completely soulless. But she makes the claim, and then Legal Eagle responded and completely obliterated her, and even after that there's a lot of accusation that was made towards her after that completely made sure that she showed that she was a horrible person, and it really completely embarrassed her. She realized that she completely made herself look like a fool. In response, she apologized. No, there's a lot of stuff I can go over, but I want to see Blair's opinion on this subject, so I'll give her opinion on this certain subject, and it's going to be very important, so continue to watch. Blair, I don't know how to this response is wonderful. It embodies everything you should respond with. Like I don't know how to immaculate the absolute beauty of this response. It emphasizes everything I want in a response, and the editing, it's just so beautiful. I hear every word she have heard, and it's like everything. It's wonderful and wonderful. Okay, but jokes aside, genuinely, how do you honestly make this mistake of like being so soulless that your content itself is just lackluster to the point you do not honestly just make an attempt to even have audio? And it goes on for like 4 minutes of her just saying completely nothing, and it's honestly hilarious because it shows that her content is complete absolutely nonsense, and she knows that her content, she just completely given up and there's no attempt in the content. And even if my channels know better, I would generally still try to make an attempt and not actually just make soulless content about tundras and just make the most repetitive, boring content. And I'm lying. I generally do make that content too. And as well, it just seems like she doesn't care about her audience as well. She just cares about the content itself. As long as it's out and able to be monetizable, she'll release the content regardless of it being good or bad. She just released the content just because, and at least try to make it entertaining, and at least try to make some entertainment and not just competitive, repetitive, boring. Like, I genuinely, when I saw that clip and watched the video, I could not keep my eyes open.
Community. No one did anything wrong. The extreme weather simply wiped out everything in its path. Sometimes it's floods, fires, wind.
But it was on, and on top of the point of her being an absolutely horrible person, with her sending cease and desist letters towards other creators that criticize her and speak out against her abuse. And I want to use an example. A prime example I'm just going to use for right now, because I got too lazy researching into other YouTubers, is HORENDOUS.YT, who's gotten a cease and desist letter for speaking out against Blair. And he says he will not be silenced, which I would just use as a prime example to show that Blair is a very toxic individual to even hang around. So I didn't really understand why he was hanging around her in the first place. You can check her Twitter, and it really showed that she was following him, so it seems like they were cool at some point. And but anyways, I'm gonna cut this real short because I generally don't really feel like diving too deep into the subject. All that I'm gonna tell you right now is that Blair is a horrible person, and yeah, I don't really have much to add. I just feel like making a random video of talking about Blair, how much of a person she is, because like there's like millions of videos, but I try to be entertaining about this and try to make it essentially stand out-ish from the others, because I don't really go in depth about it. I just feel like making fun of her and make fun of her horrible content. And yeah, take it away, Blair.